everybody. I want to go over my application for the week. I still have a good deal of work cut out for me, and my understanding of the framework is getting better, but it's not quite where it needs to be yet. I was able to add in my Bootstrap files this week and start making the site a little more visual, but I have a lot of styling left to do, and for right now everything's kind of in placeholder mode. But you can kind of see the look and feel of the site. As far as the colors go, this was taken from a ready-made Bootstrap theme. But what I've gone ahead and done this week is completed working on the CRUD application. So the home page is the one you're looking at right now. Any of the users that are set up with logins in this system can browse the recipes and they can see every single one of them, the ingredients, the instructions, the type of the food type, and then the cuisine type. But that goes a little bit deeper when you actually do log into the site. And to create my login this week, since I'm using the Silex framework, this Bubble Code website had a little blog post about how to do MySQL authentication in Silex, and it goes through some details. I won't get into the documentation too deeply, but I basically copied a lot of this and then modified it to match my database settings and the users and things on my tables, and it has worked very well for me this week. So going back to the application, if I type in the username like this and the password, then you're going to see as I log into the site, well, first you get a hello Pat, and it's pulling that in from the first name in the database. On the users table, you can see I put, even though my first name is Pasquale, I put my short name Pat. So hello Pat, and it keeps this. I'm going to build this page out more in the final week. I just needed to get the functionality done this week, and it's taken me all week. So now here users can browse the recipes and they can see any of the recipes, but if it's a recipe that user created, you find this out because one of the links pops in here, My Recipes. So when the user goes to that page, they see My Recipes, and they have an option to edit or delete, and My Favorites, which is the functions that the features that I'll be adding next week. I'm adding search, and I'm adding an option for users to go into the browse section and add a favorite from any recipe in the system. They keep down here and refer to on future visits if they want to get to that recipe quickly. So for these, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this one. This is the grilled, it's supposed to be Latin style skirt steak, so right there I can see there needs to be an edit made. I click edit, and I can change this. Maybe I want to make it with crushed garlic, and this does not belong in breads, this belongs in beef recipes. And it is not Korean, it is Latin style, so we'll say Spanish cuisine. And hit update. Now, it changed here to Latin. And it also, when you go back to the browse recipes and you open it up, you can see the garlic is crushed. The cuisine, or the recipe type is beef, and the cuisine is set to Spanish. So that's all working. The only things that I'm still trying to get to work correctly is after the user updates the page, that it redirects over to the it redirects them back to the recipe list or to the actual recipe page like this. So I need to fix that in week 4. The other thing here is the option to delete, and again you're going to see this if I well, here, let me log out real quick, and I'm going to log in as the other user that I created. So it's going to be I need 5 minutes. Go. Yes. Okay. So, sorry, it's Father's Day, and that's my daughter asking if she can get one more TV show before she goes to bed. Okay, so going on. So in this user's account, hello Rick, and you go in here and you can say My Recipes, and Rick's got 3 recipes in here. This one, since it's just a dummy recipe that I created in the database. I'll go over here and I'll show you the recipes table. So here's new recipe, and I want to get rid of this one. I have no need for it, so I hit delete, and I'm getting this. I'm still trying to fix. I'm getting this error message, but it does. Okay, that one's not working. Let me try this from the other account because it was working a few minutes ago. Okay, so let's delete this recipe. And so here's what's actually happening. I'm not sure why this isn't happening on the other login account. I'm getting to this status true, and again, I actually, after they click delete, I just wanted to delete it out of the database and redirect them back to the main list page of their recipes. But what's happening instead is this status true, which I need to fix. But if I refresh here, you'll see the Sicilian Chicken Online 1 here will disappear. So that's been deleted by the controllers and that I set up this week. So create, read, update, delete is working, which was my week 3 deliverable. Along with the login functionality, the login is working, and I can also log back out, and then that feature of my recipes are gone. Still got a lot of work ahead of me. I'm still trying to get a better understanding of the framework, but I think based in comparison with the last time I tried taking the class, this is quite a bit better this time around. Hoping to get it all finished and polished up nicely for next week, but it's been taking me a good deal of time just to get these little things working. That's all I've got to show you. I apologize for the interruptions and this being a little bit disjointed, but I hope everybody has a great 4th week and we finish this. Thanks.